Candace will not be coming.
Okay.
She's on her way to another committee.
She's on her way?
No, she's on her way to something else.
Doesn't she golf?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going.
Yeah. Oh, that would work in here so they can get you.
I had this at the mayor's meeting 2 months ago too. No quorum.
Yeah, the windows were covered up too,
If
right?
it wasn't official.
Yeah.
But could you see them from the outside?
City committee.
That's so
we wouldn't
sad.
worry about it.
What's it?
That these giant windows
Those are on
were
TV.
covered up.
The ceiling was here, this was all here.
Oh, these are covered up too? Well, yeah, and there was a lot of stuff with the buildings on 8th Street, that stuff was just covered up to modernize it. But then it was an event when it's like, oh, that was under there.
Emily, I sent you the updated,
I saw that you sent it. I didn't get a chance to look
because
at it
I
yet.
put on, I thought this would be helpful. Member passage.
Oh, yeah, that is helpful.
Well, good morning. Good morning, Commission. We got Sue and Stephanie, John and Rich, Emily and Josh, but we do not have a quorum, so therefore I cannot, well, this will not be an official meeting. However, we'll go forward. There's a lot of information we would like to share. So, seeing no quorum, we'll just move forward, but we will start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we will start by introducing our newest member, Stephanie Getz. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Stephanie?
Sure. I'm Stephanie. I'm lifelong member or resident of Sheboygan. I'm Director of Operations at Sheboygan Senior Community, which is a nonprofit senior living organization. I have my degree in marketing and a master's in business administration, and I'm excited to be a part of the commission to advocate for our seniors as well as for the city of Sheboygan, and do what I can to move us forward.
Thank you, Stephanie. So we'll move forward. We'll table the approval of the minutes till next month. So we'll do that. But we can do a lot of discussion items. We just kind of take any action today. So programming. Josh,
All
give
right.
us an update.
I still haven't seen Rich at my dancing classes, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. Programs are going well. Similar numbers still. We haven't really seen any more of a drop-off with the summer. We introduced our Mahjong instructional class this month, which filled up in, that was like, what, a week or two?
Pretty quick, yeah.
The biggest thing this summer, and I guess since we've still been offering programs, are just the monthly programs are just filling up super fast still. Maryland's cooking class is still always having attendance. We had a Seas trip on Monday, which went really well. It's really good weather out there for that. And then we have another like monthly trip next month with Sue in the trolley. That's already filling up a lot. So the monthly ones are still really good participation numbers. The daily ones have been staying the same for the rest of the summer. Looking at probably October, just looking at different programs that we can offer for the new building once we send out that survey to participants, just to get an idea of what they want and then kind of go from there. But that's my quick program update.
Great. Well, that's a great lead-in. One of the charges we had, so I went forward to put together an interest survey. So, as you can see, the first one are the current programs. Josh gave me a list of the current programs, and they're gonna, show an interest in it, and then whether they attend or don't attend, and then whether they're a member, past member, or non-member. And then the second part are the programs that we had, but currently not. And the last one is some possible new programs, and my suggestion was bird watching. So we'll see if anybody's interested in bird watching. So, and I think that Emily said that the mayor's intern could maybe put this on SurveyMonkey and send out to all our participants and see, hopefully, if we get 30% response, that would be great. So hopefully, and, feel free to tweak it any way you want it. But, so hopefully we'll get some, and my wife and I did it already, so we have 2 survey takers. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, very good. Okay, great tour yesterday, Emily, of the new building. I was impressed on how much space it is. I seen the old building from the outside. I didn't believe how much space was inside, but it's looking good.
Yeah. So for those watching, we had a hard hat tour for commission and Friends board members yesterday, and I think, did we have about 10 that attended? But so for a lot of people, that was their first time in the building, and I'm fortunate to be able to go every other week for a meeting with the contractors, and every time I go, it's wildly different in there. But I echo Rich's sentiments that it just feels so much bigger in real life than it does when we look at our little floor plan printout. So the contractors are making great progress. Things are humming along, still on track for November occupancy, and nothing too dramatic to need feedback on or to report out to the group. Things are just moving forward.
Todd, how do you feel the progress is being made as city manager?
I think we're making very good progress considering some of the setbacks.
Okay.
Every time we have a setback, we kind of review it, see how we can negotiate to get around it.
Okay.
We still keep on schedule.
Good. Yeah, for those who didn't hear, Todd said that good progress, even though there's little setbacks now and then, but they're always being taken care of. So thank you. Thank you very much. So moving on, along with that, one of the things that we're really stressing is to adding the third staff member. So Emily, you want to give an update on that?
Sure. So Rich and then Scott, who's the Friends Board President, and I had several meetings with City Administrator Todd Wolf to talk about reactivating a third full-time position to help us run the building when it opens, and also met with Alderperson Feldy, who's our council person rep on this commission, who couldn't be with us this morning. But she was amenable that as we are ready to move into our new building, it makes sense for us to bring back a third full-time employee. So this is something that's in the city's table of organization. The person that was in this role previously left as there was no building to operate. So the position has been open for, it'll be almost 2 years. So actually this coming Monday, July 25th at 5 p.m., the position will be on the agenda for discussion at the city's Personnel and Finance Committee. So I'm encouraging supporters to attend, not to speak, but to show solidarity in the room. We'll be right here in council chambers. That's Monday at 5 p.m. to just show up and show approval of us adding a third person. And if all goes well at that meeting, then it will be up for discussion the following Monday at 6 p.m. at the full council meeting. So that would be August 1st.
The word is out that you would like some support, because my wife in her duties as doing foot care, a lot of the participants were talking about the position and the need for it, so, and the support. So somehow the word is out there.
Good, good. And while we're talking about staffing, it would be inappropriate not to recognize Josh's 1-year anniversary, which was yesterday. So thank you, Josh, for
Happy
being a part of our team, and happy
Yes.
anniversary.
And I heard you got a big cake.
Oh, I got cake, I got lemon bars, chocolate, a lot of cards. It was a good time.
Yeah, I good time.
Our people take very good care of us.
They do.
I love Josh. So, but, any other questions or comments about the staffing? And thanks to Mr. Wolf for his support. We appreciate that.
Yep.
So, one of the things then, and I had been talking to Barb Feldy about, and I didn't realize it, is that now that we're moving forward and we're called Uptown Social, we're gonna need to do a little bit of tweaking of the city ordinances that run our position here. And there's two areas that have it. One is Emily's position, which is the director, and I'm gonna just highlight a few things from it. It's ordinance section 2-422, if anyone wants to go online and actually read it. But, the Common Council appoints the Director of Senior Services, and at one time it was Senior Activity Director, but now it's called Director of Senior Services, which is a little more all-encompassing because for those, and Stephanie, one of the things we are also charged with doing is looking over the livability, Sheboygan livability, which we've kind of put on hold because of the building, but once that we're in the building, then we're really going to move forward on that. And
Well, and I'll share, AARP Wisconsin is holding a 2.5-day meeting in Madison in September for Wisconsin's livable communities. So I'm planning on attending
Great.
along with Chad Pelishek, the
Okay.
Director of Planning.
Good. So then we could, we can reinstate that and get that moving. So Emily's position, they help direct the policy of the Senior Activity Center, the services, the operation. So basically, Emily is in charge of the building, is really what the new ordinance states. And then also, there's a few things on the other section that will have to be tweeted because, for instance, it still says Senior Activities Center, so we're going to change that to Uptown Social within. This committee, it's supposed to have 8 members and 1 council member, so nine members total, and I think we're at that right now.
I think we have one vacancy.
We have, Andrew?
No, from Jeannie.
Oh, Gene, yeah, we
Yeah.
have one, we have one. So, and the mayor makes the final appointments, and the common council approves it. There's 3-year terms, and you can have 2 consecutive 3-year terms, and then you have to be off a year, and then you can get back on. So that and a few of us have done that. So, we're supposed to meet and elect a chairperson and vice chairperson. We should update that language here too. So, in May, well, we didn't do it in May, and we haven't done it now, so I guess I continue till a new election comes. So, and that's basically, in here, the hours of operation, it says from 8 to 4, but I know that has been changed, so.
Yeah, so I think at the September
to
meeting,
determine-
we should.
Yeah, we gotta make sure that that's changing this, but one other place I saw is that you can make the determination of the hours. So there's a new section in there.
24/7.
Yeah, right. Okay.
We're just gonna live there.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Well, is that why that jacuzzi's in? No.
That's what the
Rich is
showers are.
kidding.
I'm kidding. So basically, that's that. So as we move forward, we're gonna need to change a few of the ordinances to support where we're going with that. So that is that. So that's really everything we have for today because we don't have a quorum, but hopefully in September we do. The next meeting is September 21st here. And what we're gonna do then for the next meeting in November, we're gonna push that off. And we're gonna have a joint meeting at, with the Friends again. But then after that, after we have a meeting here, we hope to all head over to the new activity center and kind of have get some coffee and just enjoy the new building and hear about what's going on here, so.
And try out the jacuzzis.
Yeah, try.
Again, kidding.
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 So,
Rich started it.
yeah, right. I'm only kidding. So, with that, I will adjourn the meeting. So thank you for coming, and thanks everyone out there for listening. Take care, bye.
I'm just making notes for the agenda for September.
And,
Yeah. Okay. So, yesterday I asked if anyone needed the link. Okay.
usually it's not this scheduled.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, last
Make it
meeting
an
minutes were
automatic.
you're done at 9:30, you adjourned.
Because I